Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed the first video that I made. I know it was a little rough around the edges, so I'm trying to work that out. I didn't even have an intro or an outro. Well, I had an outro sort of, but it wasn't very good, so I'm working on that a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna start up this video today. Right here, we're gonna accept this call from Agent Barry Walker, the OG jerk. This guy's crazy, but we're gonna go on with the first couple cases of this game. Try to figure these things out and go from there. So just let me know in the comment section what you guys think of these videos, if you want anything different. You know, if not, cool, but if you do, let me know, and maybe we can try to play some other games too, if you guys know of any other games like this. Yeah, so let's get into it.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
This is still Operator Tanner.
The same Operator Tanner from before?
Yes, bro.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the
So yeah, guys, this is...
You remember?
I started a
right?
playlist.
Where
This
she
is the
said
journey
this,
to
flying
being the most
saucer
skilled
supposedly
operator
landed.
ever.
I didn't
So
find a flying saucer or any
I hope you guys will
aliens breathing
follow
their
along
last wheezy
as I
breaths
continue to
or anything
get better
like
and better
that.
at this
But
over time
I did
and
find something else.
progress in the game. So
You could say that. You could definitely say that. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand.
stones, bro.
I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they've been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A
This
team
guy,
arrives an
this guy.
hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out,
the heck?
we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard. Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones.
Holy
If
crap.
they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math. Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat around the bush.
That's terrible.
The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand.
If there's any other
Buried there by the bones.
like thriller games like
Ever
this,
seen that?
investigation games
Can't
that
you
are actually
take a look at
interesting
all
that you
this
guys
and
knows
give me
about
an
or
ID,
know about,
Tanner?
put them in the comment section. Get me an ID. Yeah,
Let me
consider
see
it
through the
done.
files.
Gotta be confident.
Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield. Okay.
Roswell.
Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Good grief, dude. Watch your mouth. Alright, body 1. You're in good hands now. Dr. Oh, shoot, bro. Jenkins. I think that's what it says, right? Scan that bad boy. Yeah, it says Dr. Jenkins. That's the guy that got killed in the first episode. Facial rectus man. Is that him? Oh. See what that says. Oh yeah. Something's going on. They don't like this guy. Okay, so figure. Oh wait, yeah, I just did that. Autopsy report.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age.
God.
Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately
Metacarpal
6 to 8
3.
months. Further testing and analysis.
If any of you guys know what metacarpal 3 is, or why that would have any significance, put it in the comment section. Okay, so we are looking for an ID. We've got him an ID, so wait, I did not mean to click that. Alright, further back. Gabby.
Yeah, that looks like it could be the first name. But I'll need the last name too. I'm thorough like that.
Okay, of course her face is ripped. Well, okay, so okay, maybe we can dog. Okay, we definitely need of course she doesn't have okay, what other things do we have? At our disposal. Okay. BM Technologies. I have no idea if this is even gonna work. HDB, list files and directory at the current. Optional parameters, list files and directory. We're gonna have to get help on this one.
Jenkins. That name rings a bell, operator. Check the other cases for anything possibly related to him. Maybe there's a clue in there tied to the girl.
Oh, wait. I know, he's exactly right. And yeah, there's Connie. Gabby Mills. She's dead, yeah, okay, so let's what the freak?
Are you positive about this one, Tanner? Check this name on the database to make sure it's the right person.
I saw it. Let's see, Bruce. Gabby Bruce. This is interesting, guys. There we go.
How did you find this, Tanner? Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
What? Oh, wait, yeah.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Wait. Yep.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means? Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner. They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way. There you go.
I'm looking for a password anywhere. There's some kind of clue to a password, but I don't see anything. That guy's definitely going to be dead too or something.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
So it wants the password.
The symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason, Tanner. I suggest checking those 2 files for clues about the password, focusing on the symbols. Maybe keep those 2 files open and see if you can do something with them.
Alright, here in a minute, guys, we're gonna cut this episode off for today. So, we may or may not find this in this episode. But, if we do, that'd be great. So, let's see. Symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason. I'm trying to figure out Maybe it's just... Dang. This is interesting, but I'm gonna ask for help one more
The
time.
key and lock icons, operator. They must be important. I suggest you combine them to reproduce the schematics on the second floppy disk. My hunch is that the content is not very important. Just the part with the icons in the two files mentioned, FMP 1138 and Res 2.
Bruh, I see now. These people are smart. I see. So... Indian... Okay. Oh, I got it. This is crazy, guys. Dude. Wait, hold on.
address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Alright, looks like that's the end of the day. So we're going to wrap the video up here, and we'll start the next episode with the next day. So I will see you guys later.